Hey YouTube, thanks for dropping in to check out another Profit Picks episode. In this one, we're going to go ahead and recap our night last night, which was another red night, unfortunately. 1 and 2, that's 2 red nights in a row. Overall, we're still doing well, though, winning over 60%, so we'll take a look at that. But yeah, we'll recap last night, we'll take a look at our overall progress, and then we'll go ahead and we'll dive into today's action. But before we do that, if you're enjoying this content or you're benefiting from it, please do not forget to like, subscribe, drop some comments below. I would truly appreciate the support. All right, guys, so recapping last night. Again, not a great night. We only end up cashing 1 out of the 3. That brings us to cashing only 3 out of the last 9 bets we placed in the past 2 days. But hey, it happens. Our overall progress is still looking good, which we'll go ahead and we'll take a look at. Looking real good, actually. And obviously, we're looking to put together a green day today and string them together from here. But yeah, recapping last night's action, Tatum over 25.5 points. He ends up getting the 26. Very late, though. I know it was definitely in the fourth quarter, but late in the fourth quarter. And in fact, that one was not looking good at all. And I was surprised that he actually pulled it off. So, yeah, he gets the 26 points. We cash that one. De Silva falls short, only gets 6. And Sengun falls short, only gets 6 out of, I think we needed like 11 from him or something like that. So, the Magic game was just disappointing. I was expecting them to score a lot more points against the Jazz. I know that Orlando, especially as of late, isn't really a high scoring team, but with the Jazz giving up so many points and De Silva kind of showing flashes of some decent offensive abilities here, I thought maybe this would be a good opportunity for him, and it just didn't work out. Sengun just got like half of what we needed him to get, so it just wasn't there. So yeah, we end up going 1 and 2. But again, looking at the overall progress is important here because we're still up. We're still doing fairly well. And yeah, speaking of that, we'll go ahead and we'll dive into the progress. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at our overall progress, which is still looking really good, actually. I started this channel and tracking these bets openly with you guys on 12/23. And since then, we've gone 33 and 20. We're up 9 units, and we're winning at a rate of 62.2%. Now, I do want to mention, before our mini slump here, these last 2 days where we've gone red, we were winning at like a 67 or 68% rate. So we took a good hit here, and we're still over the 62. So that said, we're looking to get back to a green day today. Again, like I said, putting our best foot forward, moving on to today. Larger slate. As I said, I have a lot more picks in this one, especially compared to yesterday. I think yesterday I had 3. Today I have like double it. I think it's like 6 or something like that. So, yeah, so that's how our progress is looking overall. Still not bad. Still not bad at all. Let's hope we can actually maintain that 62% rate or better, and things will be great. So let's go ahead and let's dive into today's picks. All right, guys, so diving into today's action. But before I do, I just want to remind you that as things develop or change throughout the day in the league, I could add or change something, so just be on the lookout in the comments there closer to the tip-offs. I just want to keep everyone informed in case I do change something. Later on, going down the road, as I do grow this channel, I'll have social media outlets and things like that, better ways to get my updates and things like that out. So, but for now, yeah, let's just dive into today's action. Starting out with Kevin Durant, over 24.5 points at Philly. KD's went over this number the last 2 or 3 games against the 76ers, and back in November, he actually hit 35, so I think he can get at least 25 here. He's also cleared this number the last 5 games that he's played, and 8 out of the last 10, in fact. One thing I'm noticing here, too, is Philadelphia's defense is kind of falling off a little bit. They're showing a little regression, at least as far as the last 3 go, I'll say. Last 3, they're in the bottom half of the league in terms of points allowed, and not too long ago, they weren't, it's just the last 3. I'm not saying that this is how their defense is going to be going forward, but I think that this could be a soft spot for their defense because normally they're a pretty decent defense. So I see a good opportunity for KD to potentially go over here. Next one up is Damian Lillard, over 23.5 points at Toronto. Lillard has went over this number 2 of the last 3 games against the Raptors. This game is also one of the games that has a higher total tonight, and I think Lillard will likely contribute to that total with the Raptors allowing the 27th most points in the league. It doesn't just stop there, though. Toronto also ranks 22nd in most points allowed from the 3-ball this year, so I think Lillard could have a decent game on that front as well. So I'll take the over 23.5 points. Vucevic over 18.5 points is going to be the next one. Taking on the Spurs here. one thing that sticks out is this is a high total, and the Bulls are a high-powered offense sitting in the top 5 in terms of points scored. Vucevic is the second leading scorer on the team, and he's went over this number the last 3 out of the last 5 and 4 out of the last 5 specifically against the Spurs. I do think this is going to be a high-scoring game, and I do think there's a very good chance that Vucevic gets over the 18.5 here. Next one up is the same game. Actually, the next 2, so I have 3 from the same game. Next 2 are going to be from the same game. Wemby, over 27.5 points. Playing in Chicago today, of course. Again, this is a high total. I expect it to be a competitive game, as the spread shows. Spurs are laying 3, I believe, last time I checked. Bulls give up the 29th most points in the league. A high total in a competitive game against a team that plays virtually no defense. Wemby's over is well under 30 points in this one. Sign me up. I'll take Wemby over the 28 points in this situation pretty much any day. Next one up is Jeremy Sochan over 7.5 rebounds. This is one in this game that kind of stuck out to me too. I expect the stats in this one to be plentiful. As I said before, it's a high total, and I think Sochan has cleared this number. Has cleared this number 12 out of 18 games that he started so far. And the Bulls have also allowed a lot of rebounds in general, and especially to the position if you look it up. So I just like the chances here of Sochan to go ahead and get over this 7.5 rebounds. The Bulls do not play the rim well, and they just allow a lot of rebounds. So I think that he can benefit from this and get over this 7.5, which he has done plenty of times so far. So next one up, and the last one for now at least, we're back on Hero over the 23.5 points. I will say out of all of these bets tonight, if I had to pick my least favorite one, this one would probably be it. But I like this situation for him. I think he bounces back a little bit tonight. He plays pretty well against Sacramento in general. Sacramento is not good at defending the 3 ball, so maybe there's a good opportunity for him there. They rank 29th in points allowed by 3-pointers at least. All right, guys, so that's going to be it for this one. I know the last 2 days have been some red days, but you know what? We did extremely well before that. So let's go ahead and let's put together a green day today, and let's string them along from there. Please do not forget to like, subscribe, drop some comments below. Let me know what you're betting. I'd like to see what you guys are on today. Good luck doing so. Please bet responsibly. Take care. And, of course, I'll check you in the next one.